Sway.
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 In the morning.
In the morning.
In the morning.
Shay goes by.
Wake your fuck ass up. That crust out your eyes.
Yo, that's an excerpt from Fashion Queens, one of my favorite shows to watch. I'm starring the wonderful, the magnificent, the sophisticated, the lovely Bevy Smith, the always transparent, the intelligent, the all-knowing Miss Lawrence.
Yes. You better give me my grace, honey. It's over.
And the extravagant Derek J, who's not here with us today because he chose to do Bethany's show, so he's only going to get a quick intro.
Oh, is that a read?
That was most definitely a read.
That was a read.
That was a read.
I watched the show, Miss Lawrence. I know how to read. All right. You guys happen to be the best dressed staff on TV.
Oh, thank you. We're going to take that.
We're humbled by that.
Yes, we're humbled, darling.
By that. I like that. And congratulations, because you guys are returning for a second season.
Yes.
And that's going to premiere this Sunday, right?
Yes, at 11:30 p.m. on Bravo TV.
It seems like it's so much fun to work with Bravo. What is it like, Bev, working with Bravo?
Well, you know, Andy Cohen is a friend, and he chose me to be on this show, and I was really humbled by it because, you know, it's not every day that a girl doesn't have to go in and audition for a top-rated cable network.
Yeah.
He just picked me up and said, Bevy, I have the perfect show for you. So that was a big deal. And it's so much fun to work with people that you love and that respect you and you respect them.
Yeah.
You know, and that goes for my co-stars. Miss Lawrence and Derek J. I knew before the show, and I absolutely adore them. Even though we go at it sometimes on the show, we can get, you know, a little gnarly, but it's all love. Love times love.
Exactly. Love times infinity times love.
Yes.
Yo, you guys don't hold punches, though, when you guys talk about these celebrities.
Well, we can't. That's why you guys watch us. We give the unadulterated.
That's right.
Yes.
Has a celebrity ever approached you, Miss Lawrence, about something that you've said about them?
No, because what I try to do is state facts, and I dissect the facts.
Okay.
And I do, and I dissect the facts. I've only had one person that I think felt a certain type of
And that was a
way.
Bravo celebrity.
And that was a Bravo celebrity.
Which is different from a celebrity.
Okay.
Yeah, it was a Bravo celebrity.
Is that a read?
They count too, somewhat.
Yep.
They count too, but I
We're
wasn't
Bravo
moved by it.
celebrities.
At the end of the day, they became Bravo celebrities, and so we did the same thing. So don't get shaded, honey.
yeah, 'cause-
I don't feel no type of way, girl, because I'm doing my job to be a Bravo celebrity as well.
Who was it?
Oh no, we're not gonna be.
Be messy.
Be messy.
Be messy with
Actually,
my
it was
French
two
way.
of them. It was Phaedra Parks and Candy Burris. But let me say this. We actually just got along really, really great. We had a great trip somewhere not too long ago, and we got along. We kind of hashed things out, and it was just a very, very happy moment.
It was a happy moment.
So I don't think I'll be reading them too much this season.
Oh, that's good.
Okay,
Yeah.
so-
The reading room is now
I
closed
won't.
on the other Bravo celebrities.
Yes,
The reading room
on
is closed.
Candy Burris and Phaedra, the reading room is closed.
Okay.
The reading room is closed. All right. Damn, I always like a good cat fight, so that's unfortunate. I want to open up the phone lines, and we want to talk fashion with you guys. 888-742-3345. The Fashion Queens are here.
Yes.
Sway in the morning. Miss Lawrence, ladies and gentlemen, don't stop. Let me hear you sing, Miss Lawrence. Let's go. Fashion Queens, go.
Shake it, baby. I like it when you're doing what you're doing to me.
Wait, hold on. Start the music. Don't look at me when you sing this song. Don't do
No,
that. You better tell
I'm not
her.
looking at you like that. You have to understand when an artist get into performance mode, I actually don't see the individual.
I don't
that I'm
see
looking
you.
at. I don't see you.
I don't
You
see
don't
you.
see me.
No.
But
I
I'm
don't
right in
see
front of
you.
you. But you hitting them high notes looking at me smiling.
What I'm looking at is somebody that's really into my music, and I have an appreciation for that. So I'm gonna connect with you.
Okay, that's
Yeah.
what's up. That's
It
fair
wasn't
enough.
personal. It's all business, never never personal.
Never personal.
Never
all right,
personal.
because I'm a big house fan. I go back in the days.
And you're also a big heterosexual.
And so you've heard.
Oh, you like house music? I love house music.
I love because 10 City is one of my favorite groups. Sylvester's from where live where I'm from the Bay. I go deep with it.
Oh, I love Sylvester, and I always credit my music and just my whole being back to Sylvester when I'm given the opportunity to.
That's what's up. That's Miss Lawrence. We have Bevy Smith here from Fashion Queens. You want to talk to them? 888-742-3345. Dinner with Bevy is a big platform that you've started, big brand over the years that led up to this Fashion Queens. Are you still doing that?
Of course I'm still doing Dinner with Bevy.
And explain the concept behind Dinner with Bevy.
Dinner with Bevy was created as a way to kind of connect urban music artists with high-end fashion brands. So I've done dinners for people like Solange, Idris Elba, Kerry Washington. So lots of big stars. And I actually wanted to do a dinner for you, Sway, which we were never able to put together. But it's really a great opportunity for me to connect celebrities of color with mainstream opportunities in fashion or in just mainstream press editorial.
Isn't it crazy we haven't had a dinner with Bevy for the Fashion Queens?
Is that a read?
That's a read.
And let me add that she is our mother.
Yes.
For those of you all listening that do not know, mother is just is a word or a term of endearment when we have someone that we really, really look up to and we adore, and we look for them for guidance based off of their experience.
Thank you. I'm going to take that.
Dinner with Bevy, haven't had drinks with Heather. That's a read.
That's a read. And you know what? It's a crime because Heather, you and I go far back, and it's a crime. So the next dinner with Bevy, I think we need to have drinks with Heather.
Pow.
Right. Since the reading room has reopened
Yes.
and we're at a hip hop station, can we talk about some rappers and their fashion sense?
Let's do that. That's lots of fun.
Because there's so many of them, and they are rocking all these designers that they can't even pronounce their
They can't
names right.
pronounce.
It's awful. It's
And they're also
terrible.
spending way too much money on those horrible sneakers. So the designer sneakers just wear my last good nerves. I won't name brands because I work with a lot of great brands.
Yeah.
So what I will say is that some of them are a bit of tomfoolery for a $1,200 price tag.
Well, here's the thing. Can you name who are 3 rappers that you would die to give a makeover to?
Oh, I think 50 Cent could really use a makeover. He's wealthy, and he's got a great body. And so I would like to see him in some really great clothes.
Okay.
What about you, Miss Lawrence? Who's somebody you feel?
I don't really follow rappers, but if I had to
2
choose,
Chainz. Let's do something with 2 Chainz.
I was going to say 2 Chainz. First, I would definitely cut his hair. I'm sick of it.
Really?
Oh, I would definitely cut his hair because he's already so much of a man. It's just a lot that goes on with him as it is, including his wardrobe. The hair just added to it. It's just a big unsolved puzzle. I don't understand what's going on.
Oh my God!
I think the Future looks great. He's with Ciara. I think they look really good together. So that's someone I say kudos to.
Yeah.
I give kudos to Kanye West. I like Kanye West's style.
Well, Kanye West is so not a rapper at this point. He is like he's Jesus. So I mean, he's on another level. So
you almost said he was Jesus.
Oh no, but I took that back real quick. I mean, he's performed with Jesus. He has performed with Jesus, but he is not Jesus.
But isn't it a good thing that a lot of these guys, like when you look at A$AP Rocky, you look at a Kanye
Well,
West.
A$AP Rocky is from Harlem, so let's give it up to Harlem.
Okay,
Harlem stand up.
And these guys are kind of Kanye. These guys are kind of spearheading, leading the movement in fashion. Like it seemed like a lot of these top designers are now taking cues from these urban mindsets.
What did Kanye tell us? He took the leather sweatpant to Fendi 6 years ago, and now we're seeing it all over the runway. So I think yes, music and fashion has always had a really strong connection from the rock and roll era to now. So yeah, and hip hop culture is pop culture.
Yeah.
Well, the
Let's
thing
be clear.
is, music, fashion, it's all artistry.
Yeah.
So they kind of coexist on
Talking
a
to
certain
that
level.
mic, you know.
Oh,
how to
I'm
do
so
that.
terribly sorry. You're absolutely right.
Yes, talking to the
And
mic,
I'm so
honey.
used-
You're
and-
not
and as
you're-
big as this is, I don't know why I wouldn't talk right into it.
I was
I'm
waiting for that.
sorry. What you say you was
Sway, are
waiting
you
for?
blushing?
Ew.
Are you kidding?
No, you looked embarrassed. You looked uncomfortable.
I'm laughing. Nah, Heather. You trying to play me out.
I'm not.
You don't want to get red.
Heather's a mess.
Don't get red.
I know that we were saying that music culture and fashion culture always intersect, but I think gay culture also comes into play when you bring up fashion.
Oh, yeah.
Well, let's talk about that up next.
Okay.
All right? The fashion queens are here. Sway in the Morning, Shade 45. Give us a call. 888-742-3345.
Take your tone, Miss Lawrence.
Wanna put me in the closet when I'm on your brand.
Yeah. There it is. Bevy Smith is here as well from Fashion Queens. Make sure you watch the season premiere, the second season this Sunday on the Bravo channel at
11:30 p.m.
All right.
And can we just mention that having the second season is a big deal because
It's a
a lot
big
of
deal.
people get a chance to do a show, but a lot of people don't get a chance to do a second season of the
Yeah,
show.
but you guys' show is, Joan Rivers has her show called
Fashion Police.
Fashion Police, which Joan Rivers is ridiculous.
Oh, she's off the chain
she's
with it.
amazing.
Oh, my
The
God.
thing I
Yeah.
always say about Fashion Police, the difference is that, we have 3 very funny people on, and Fashion Police has one incredibly funny person.
Oh my,
on.
my.
So,
And
yeah.
she comes off the top of the head. But your shows are entirely different.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Skewed different. And it appeals to a wide variety of people.
Mm-hmm.
I enjoy watching the Bevy. I'm a big fan of yours, and Miss Lawrence. I'm a fan of yours now
Thank
as well.
you.
Derek J's always been cool to me when I see him. Usually at Red Rooster.
Yeah.
A
Yeah.
lot of gay folks hang out at Red Rooster.
Well, not just gay folks. A lot of fabulous folks hang out at Red Rooster. And so when you're talking about fabulous folks, you automatically have to include gay folks because it just goes hand in hand.
When me and my girl goes to eat there, see.
They have good drinks.
Emphasis on girl.
All right, emphasis on girl.
You were bringing that up, Tracy G.
Yeah, because gay culture and fashion culture go hand in hand.
Yes.
And we see rappers dipping and diving of all these different designers. So just to get to the point, I need to know, which rappers do you think have the highest gay tendencies?
Oh, wow.
I'm not finna get into that, honey.
That's
No,
full on shade.
ma'am,
I mean, what I
honey.
will say is that, you can look at certain rappers and see that they're in touch with their feminine side. I won't say a gay or homosexuality tendency, but I will say that they're in touch with their feminine side.
Oh, wait, what is his name? The guy that came out.
Oh, Frank Ocean?
Frank Ocean.
Yeah.
Well, he only came partially out.
Well, honey, if you're out, you're just out. There's no such thing as partially out.
It's like a partial
you're either gay
denture.
or you're not.
It's a partial denture, honey.
No,
Partially out.
no. You're gay or you're not. That's a queen. And I'm not changing my mind.
You're not
Okay.
changing your mind? Okay.
I live for him, though. And I love his music and everything, and I applaud him for living in his truth.
Yes.
Or partially in his truth.
Partially. And half is true. So what do you mean by in touch with the feminine side? Give me an example of who you feel like is
Well,
in
I
touch.
think that when you see Kanye West in a black leather kilt,
Okay.
first of all, leather culture is a very big thing in certain genres of gay culture. So that alone, black leather, means something in a sadomasochistic kind of world of gay culture. And then, of course, a man wearing a kilt, he's not Scottish. So then it's a skirt. And so then there's that.
Okay.
Right.
Thank you, Bevy Smith. I appreciate that. We got a few people.
You can always depend on mother to break it down, honey.
That's what's up. Queen of fashion here. Shirley is in Cali. What would you like to say? Hello, Shirley.
Hey, Sway, big fan of the show. Love you. Been rocking with you since your days out here. Won't say the station, but I've been with you. Hey, Heather.
Hey, Shirley. Hey.
Hey, Tracy. Okay,
Hey.
want to say to Miss Lawrence and Miss Bevy, love the show.
Thank
Been
you.
Thank
watching. Just one thing. You two always look beat from head to toe. I'm sorry, Derek J fashion on the show. I'd be like, what do he have on?
Well, now, Shirley, here's the thing. The great thing about what Derek J does on the show is that he really actually brings a moderate mix of fashion in. A lot of times, Lawrence and I really kind of favor, clothes that are like very expensive. So I'll have on a dress that's like looks very normal, and it'll be like a $1,200 Donna Karan collection dress.
Hello.
But Derek J will wear something from Tahari, He'll wear like a Calvin Klein, collection that is from Macy's. So I think that what Derek J brings is that he brings the moderate price point into the show, and that's a big part of fashion right now. So I think he should be applauded versus lambasted.
How do Miss Lawrence? How do Derek J and you? Do you practice wearing heels? Like, how do? It seems like it would be more difficult for a man to walk in heels.
Absolutely not. I've always said this. And I've always said this. Putting on heels and actually knowing how to walk them is in your mind. Okay. It comes natural to me. The very first time that I put heels on, I was going to a Prince concert. And I wanted to be daring. I said, I think it would be exceptional if I do it at a Prince concert. So I wore these beautiful Soccer shoes. You remember Soccer? Socko.
Yes.
They look like a soccer shoe. They were, they were everything. Anyway, I wore those there, and I was with one of my very, very best friends, Camille Binder, and Camille. And she and I went to the concert, and she said, let me tell you something. When you put these shoes on, it is your choice. She said, I back you. She said, but you will not be taking them off tonight. I don't care how bad your feet hurt or anything. And so from that day, I just learned and adapted to it, and it just comes natural for me. And as a matter of fact, I prefer heels over flats. I don't even own that many flats.
But when you work, you do wear a cute little
Well, when I work, I have on a work shoe.
Yeah.
Like a support shoe.
And then when you work with a WERK spelling, you have on a full-on Louboutin.
What shoe do you have on now? What are you doing now?
These are Louboutins. These are mesh Louboutin.
Ooh, pretty.
These are super old, by the way.
But pretty.
Are they vintage?
Wait, hold up, you got the shoe vintage. Off. You got the heel off. Now let me, Miss Lawrence, let me put your foot up on. let me see what your feet look like. No, after a man wear heels all day, I want to see what them
feet are actually really nice.
Look at them stub toes right there.
And the polish matches that Sway.
And my polish matches my fingers.
But why is your second toe so much longer than your big toe?
I think that means he's well endowed.
Ooh. Actually, I have been told that.
I didn't ask you that.
I'm telling you, that's what it means, kind sir.
We got Jess from Idaho is on the line. Go ahead, Jess. Good morning, Jess. Jess,
good morning.
I was wondering how you guys felt about Kanye wearing his little mask on stage and ranting.
The mask he wears when he performs.
Oh, yeah. I mean, I think it's very Hannibal Lecter-esque, which, I love a Silence of the Lamb reference anytime I can get it. And I think the rant is very Kanye. I mean, he's a very smart, intelligent gentleman, and he's got a lot to say. He's outspoken, and at the end of the day, he is the ultimate idea and definition of an artist.
Yes,
he is a true artist.
And as far as him acting out on stage, I mean, he's a performer.
Yes.
He's an entertainer,
So
right?
when he lays down, honey, and gives you that rant, it's everything.
He's giving you the best of him. All right. Thank you, Jess, for your call. You guys, make sure you watch it. It's your show is I DVR it in case I miss it.
Thank you.
I love hearing the commentary. You guys have a great chemistry. You could tell as friends. Talking about what you guys talk about normally anyway.
Yeah.
And in a very entertaining way. Bevy Smith, I watch you grow and grow and continue to grow, and congratulations on all your success.
I love you for it.
I'd love to do a dinner with Bevy. Miss Lawrence, I'm not really a fashion guy. I just wear what's clean, except for at red carpets. I try to step my game up, but it's good to meet you in person.
Well, your personality makes up for it.
Oh, thank you very much. All right.
Thank you. Thank you so much for having me.
Put your shoe on. Quit wiggling that toe. I'm not interested. All right.
Every day, Miss
I'll be your closet freak.
Thank you, Bevy.
Make sure y'all watch Fashion Queens Sunday on Bravo at 11:30 p.m. You don't want to miss it. Thank you for coming by.
It's Sway in the morning, only on Shea 45.